Hi guys, my name is Rob Webb. I'm here to talk to you about a project I'm doing for a friend of mine named Peter. Um, he wanted some hockey players to kind of look like Team Canada or and Team Russia. Now these were from his dome hockey game, so we took them first of all and washed them, cleaned them up in general and stuff. And the way we washed them was we run them through the dishwasher with a little bit of dish detergent, and that's to remove the oils from the figures before we get started. So this is what they look like originally. Blue and white and black and red. And then when we were done, they looked like this. Hope you can see that, and I'm not going a little too fast. This is my first video. So after we wash them and stuff in the dishwasher, we then need to remove any of the mold release lines from when they were originally cast. And we just took an X-Acto knife and ran it around the figure. As you can see, there's a little bit white on there where the original paint was removed from with the release lines. Then we primed the figures so they got a nice flat finish to begin to apply our paint. Now the red guys I did with a gray base primer, and the white guys I did with a white primer, and that's because the darkness of the color in the red, I wanted to bring out the richness of the color a little more. And for the white, I can just go ahead, put a second coat of primer on there and use that as my base coat. So after we did that, we started by blocking in the colors. So the figures look a little like this. So the black and the red and the blue were blocked in, and the flesh color. From that point, we went and started adding in the detail. On the red guys, putting in the white stripes and stuff. The black chin straps were started, and I also went ahead and did some of the naming details on the figures. And then when they were finished like this, we added a little more detail, naming on the sticks, tape on the blades of the sticks, little Nike swishes, and little label decals on the helmets. That was all done with a paintbrush, believe it or not. Or you could go ahead, if you haven't got much experience, and I would recommend using a toothpick with a very small amount of paint on the tip of the brush of the toothpick, and just take your time and practice first, and then go ahead and put your letters in. Then when we were finished, we gave them a coat of a hard gloss. Now the reason to use a gloss finish and stuff, these guys are going to be on the hockey table, they're going to take some abuse. Now some of the matte finishes are not as hard, so we use a gloss finish. We put on 3 coats of gloss and stuff just so that they're nice and hard and the paint finish shouldn't chip. So there you go.